Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So this Saturday 5:30 p.m. kickoff, Manchester United taking on Bournemouth away from home, and the final stretch of the season is going to be absolutely massive for Manchester United. Of course, all the focus is going to be on the cup game in a couple of weeks' time at Wembley in the FA Cup against Coventry. It's not going to be an easy game, but hopefully we can get past them, and then obviously we'll be into the final and either play Chelsea or Manchester City. But focus also has to turn to the league, because right now Manchester United are in serious danger of even letting a Europa League hope slip away, and we can't let that happen. We need to make sure we are in the Europa League next season. We must get that spot, and if Newcastle win on Saturday, I think they're playing Spurs in the early kickoff. If they win, I think we move down to 7th. And then once again, all pressure builds up to Manchester United beating Bournemouth and getting a result at the Vitality. And it's not going to be easy. We won't get battered, but it's going to be a very close game, because Bournemouth, they're going to look at this Manchester United team and the way they've been playing this season, they aren't going to be scared. I'll tell you that right now. Iraola has made this team into a force. He's been really good this season, had a shocking start to the season, but has really changed fortunes with that Bournemouth team, and it's got them in a really good position. They're getting some good results. Solanke can't stop scoring, so they're going to fancy their chances. So the game on Saturday is going to be a very, very close one, but hopefully Manchester United can get the job done, because we cannot afford to be in the Conference League next season. Manchester United need a platform to build on, and that's going to be the Europa League. So we have to make sure we're switched on now, build up some momentum, go on a bit of a run. We do have, a lot of winnable fixtures coming up. Not that this season, the winnable fixture type of games have been easy wins for Manchester United. They haven't been. There's been numerous occasions where we've struggled against these type of teams of getting results. And again, it's going to be the same thing on Saturday. I just hope we can win that game, because I don't want another loss. It's not or draw. It's not been good recently. Brentford game, Chelsea game, Liverpool game. One loss and 2 draws. You've taken 2 points from those 3 Premier League games. And the Liverpool one, you can forgive. It's a good draw. But the Chelsea one, I can't forgive it. The Brentford one, I can't forgive it. It's the way you lose games sometimes. It's the way you lose games. And we've thrown away 6 points right there. And 6 points clear of Newcastle. A secured Europa League spot looks like it could happen. But right now it doesn't. And we still need to fight for it. So I'm looking forward to the game, but yeah, we do need something to build on next season. I have a platform to build on, and it's not going to be the Champions League, so at least make it the Europa League. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, guys, going into the game on Saturday. Right now, obviously, a lot of injuries. 60 cases of different injuries, or 61 I think Manchester United have had this season, and I don't know how anybody expects a manager to be able to work with that. And that's why I will not be Ten Hag out. I will moan when we, for the Chelsea game and the Brentford game, I will moan, because those things cannot happen, because you cannot be leading games in the 90th minute and lose it, and that's a serious issue, and it needs to be fixed. But what I will not moan at is the manager and people calling for him to be out, because for me, it's wrong. With the injuries, he's not had a fully fit left-back all season. We've not had a proper CDM really this season. Casemiro's been awful. People, however you want to admit it, he's been awful. He's not been up to the standards, and he cannot play Premier League football anymore. So not getting a backup for him has really gone AWOL for this Manchester United team. It's not worked out. Again, we didn't get in another person to cover him, and again, you're seeing the effect of it. You're seeing what's going on in that midfield. You're seeing there's no tactics. So we've not been a fully fit left-back, and no backup striker either, which again has been an issue. Højlund's very young. He's been playing a lot of games recently, rightly or wrongly so. He's been playing a lot of games, and he's putting a lot of pressure has been put on him, and rightly so, because when you're a striker for Manchester United, there's going to be a lot of pressure on you. But when you don't have a backup, and you can't cover Højlund when he's running low or feeling a bit tired, who are you going to bring on? Rashford up top doesn't work. Not a striker. Anthony up top doesn't work. Play McTominay up top, you can't do it. So what else do we have? There's no other options. So that's not worked out. So to expect this manager to work with this team, which is really not a team at the moment, is beyond me. It's really beyond me. And I know I cannot say anything about the results. The way we've lost games, you can have a moan at that, and rightly so, because that's wrong. And I can understand that. But expecting this manager to work wonders with a team that, he's not been I don't think he's been able to put out his best team all season. And any manager, if you ask them, do you know what? if you're not able to put out your best team, do you think you'd struggle? Yeah, they would say yeah, because you have to have 11 quality players on that pitch week in, week out. And we've not had that. And it's been a mad season. And it doesn't, say about the position we are in, because we've done it to ourselves, but it doesn't help in a way. And you can't expect a manager to work with this team at the moment the way it is. But let me know your thoughts down below on that. Also, I wanted to mention something that's going a bit under the radar is Erik ten Hag. And he's been working wonders with the youth setup. Some managers or Manchester United managers have come in and they've not utilised the youth how they should be. But Erik ten Hag has done a perfect job with introducing youth into his team, into his training sessions, and giving them a chance. And what youth players know with Erik ten Hag in charge is that they're going to get a chance. And I think that's key for anybody, growing up, being in a youth setup. You always want to have a chance to play for the first team. And Erik ten Hag is one of those managers which you can guarantee him, or you can guarantee yourself he's going to give you a chance. Shane Lacey wasn't training this week. Forson's been on the bench and he's played one game. Cabral has come in and he's been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The other day against Liverpool really shone. Mainu, again, probably the main one I want to talk about. Was meant to be in pre-season, got injured, but has come back. Erik ten Hag has trusted in him, believed in him as a player, and he's just shone. He's absolutely shone. He's been one of our best players in the team. So I just wanted to mention how well he is dealing with the youth side of things in this team, because it is something that has gone under the radar, and I just wanted to mention it. So I do think it's special, and Manchester United are built on youth. It's the way we are. It's Manchester United's Carrington. So I just wanted to say that because I felt it's really special what he's doing with these youth players, and it's just something to shine a bit of a light on what's been a really poor season for Manchester United. But yeah, guys, I will put my team on the screen now. You can see it around here, guys. So that's my team going into the game. So as you can see, not many changes from the other day. I think it will be Cabral and Maguire again, but I have got Mason Mount in the middle alongside Kobbie Mainoo, just because I do think he's experienced enough. He's a professional and he knows how to do his job. He's an experienced player, and to play alongside Mainoo, I know the balance might not be too right, but with Casemiro and the way he's been playing recently, I just think now it's time to just let Mason Mount play a few games, get him on a bit of a run of games till the end of the season, see how he does, and then maybe you can think about having him in your plans for your main team next season. So that's what I would do. Mason Mount alongside Mainoo. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes. I have gone Anthony this time. I don't want Rashford to play. I mentioned it last time. So Garnacho, Anthony, and Højlund up top. And of course, I keep the fullbacks the same as well. So that's my team going into the game. Let me know your thoughts down below. Obviously, I heard someone the other day saying, oh, come on, we're not in a good position now, give the youth a chance. But, people have to realise we still have the Europa League spot to play for and fight for. And we still have a lot of tricky games coming up. So I wouldn't do that. We're not in a position to do that. We're not clear of the Europa League spots. We've not got a guaranteed Champions League spot. And we've got an FA Cup game to play for as well. We need to make sure we're ready for that. And these games can prepare the players. So yeah, my final score predictions, I'm going to say Manchester United to win this game. A 2-1. 2-1 to Manchester United. I was tempted to say 2-0, but I do reckon Bournemouth will nick one. Their chances, they feel like they've got a really good chance on Saturday. With the injuries we have, how well they've been playing recently. So, it's going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be two attacking teams. There's going to be goals, but Manchester United now need to make sure we're switched on and we start winning games now, because poor run recently, 2 points from our last 3 games. It's shocking. And we need to make sure we end the season well. So yeah, 2-0, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you did enjoy, please make sure to give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Comment your score predictions down below. But that's me done. I'll see you guys later.